The stage trip appealed to me because it was about art and religion, two things I'm really interested in, and it seemed to be a cohesive tour of South India, which was really interesting to me. I'd heard it's beautiful here, and of course they were right when they said that.
The students got a chance to go to an Indian undergrad university called the American College, ironically enough. And I just think that that was a really neat opportunity for them to get a chance to talk to, Indian peers.
One of the best things you can hope for in going to a new place is talking one-on-one and making personal connections with people that are very different from you.
Interacting with the people was pretty easy because they were all really friendly. And it's like they were trying to help us. Like if we didn't understand a word or like anything that they were saying, they'd like repeat it. I don't know, the people were just really friendly and nice, especially the kids. They'd be like, hi, ask us where we're from, stuff like that.
The dance demonstration was given by Marcy's old Bharatanatyam teacher.
We went to her studio, which is in her home, and her daughter's a really good dancer as well. And she was just showing us like the different dances or routines that they have.
In Madurai, we went to the Meenakshi Temple, which is a huge Hindu pilgrimage site.
The temples have been so amazing.
Well, the Meenakshi Temple is one of the largest temples in the world.
There's these huge towers, that was just so detailed with models of gods and characters from Hindu mythology. And then there are shrines and hallways, and everything was made of stone.
There's just thousands and thousands of intricate carvings and, kind of the confluence of religion and art.
Hinduism varies so much between communities, but it was in Madurai, it was just so amazing to see how many different types of rituals were taking place in one location.
And you actually got to see the people participate in the religious rituals that they do.
Being here has heightened my acceptance of different religions, and I already knew a lot about Hinduism when I came here, but I still know very, very little about it, and it's such an intricate religion. So just opening my eyes up to the way which people actually practice these religions has been really cool.
We did a little bit of shopping, just through the streets around the village, around the temple.
The stage policy is that students have to be in sets of 3 at all times, which with a group of 8 usually meant, at least 4 people at a time.
I do feel very safe with the leaders. They know what they're doing, and they've made us feel very welcome in everywhere that we've gone because they have ties to the places.
I love the group leaders.
They've been to India multiple times and with programs similar to this one.
It's called the Dargah, which is a mosque for a saint. We went to the Nagaur Dargah, an Islamic Sufi shrine, and that was also really interesting. They haven't had much exposure to, Muslim India. People were really, really welcoming to us, and there were men sitting and selling beads and strings and various items associated with the Dargah.
Saint.
You buy the strings, which he said a blessing for, and then you take them and tie them onto the grate, and that's asking the Sufi saint, and therefore asking God for something.
Right.
We just went inside, and the women weren't allowed to go in the main shrine, but we just walked around and we got bracelets blessed by the shrine, by the prophet of the temple, I guess it's called. Yeah. So yeah, it was fun.
That's only first old church.
We learned about the reasons that the different basilicas at Velankani were built. They were all built after a sighting of the Virgin Mary. We just got so much information about the founding of the different religious sites and who comes there, who lives there, the different festivals that take place there, and basically things that are unique to each location. Could I have the chocolate chip cookies again? This is chai. It's just tea. It has like steamed milk in it and sugar. I think that once you go through so many intense experiences with people in such a short amount of time, you really become close to them.
Meeting new people and getting to know them and becoming friends with them has been really great. It's one of my favorite things about the trip.
It seemed like during this trip, I opened up a lot more and just like, had fun.
As soon as we got off the plane, it was like we were friends. And now it seems like we've known each other for not like 3 weeks, but like 3 years.
Yeah, it's funny. We've already started planning our next trip to India together. We're not even home yet.
In addition to what might be called the academic content of the trip, we want to give them, lots of time for self-reflection and time to grow individually, to grow as a group, to be able to ask a lot of really important questions, some of which, there are answers to and some of which there aren't.
It's a very complicated place. I mean, there's so many layers to India. It can't really just be explained. You have to experience it for yourself. You have to learn about it yourself. And even then, you still don't get everything. And which is really interesting to me because I thought that I had an idea of what India was, but I didn't. I mean, there's so many layers to it.